Good morning, 8th grade math class. I hope you are doing well and adjusting to this new style of learning. I'm really excited, even though we're not in person, and I will miss you guys and miss hiding the tiger, but I'm excited for still getting to interact with you through technology. So we're going to start a little easier. We're going to be doing some review, so we're going to be at 10.1, which is on page 395. Okay, so if you turn in your books there, this is review, what we had done at the beginning of that last week, right before we went on break, and so it's what we finished with. So we had some definitions. I don't know if you remember them, but I'm going to write them up here for you. One of our definitions was the range of a data set. So if they gave us numbers that were like this, 1, 3, 3, 5, and 7, if we had a range there, the way we would find that is range is the difference between the largest and the smallest. Okay, so in this case, the range, we are going to use this one because it's the smallest, and the 7 because it's the largest. So we're going to do 7 minus 1, which you guys can do in your head. The answer is 6. So the range in this problem is 6. Okay, that's how we do the range with the problem. So you'll have some on the homework that are like that. And I'm going to clear this. So you need to pause it. Go ahead and pause it. If not though, just keep watching. So the next thing we need to know is the mean. And the way we find the mean is the average. Okay, and the way we find that is by adding all the numbers, then dividing by the number of numbers. Okay, so if we have these numbers up here, let's do it again. 1, 3, 3, 5, and 7. Sorry about that, 5. We're just going to try again. 5. What we do is we add them all together. So we come over here, we go 1 plus 3 and 3 and 5 and 7. So we have 4, then we have 7, 12, and our total is 19. So that was what we did when we did the adding all of them together. We got 19. Okay, now we have to divide by the number of numbers. How many number of numbers are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we would do 19 divided by 5. Okay, you can do that by hand or you can do that on your calculator. It's going to be 3 times with 4 over, so 3 and 4 over 5. So the average would be 3. If you did it as a decimal, the answer would be 3.8, or it would be 3 and 4 over 5. That is our average, okay? 3.8 or 3 and 4 over 5. The mean is the average. Just remember that, okay? Next, using same numbers here, 1, 3, 3, 5, and 7. We need to know the median. Now the median is the middle number. Okay, now this one's pretty easy because we have 5. Up here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the middle one is going to be that one. So the median in this problem is 3. That's pretty easy. Now where it would have gotten significantly harder, not significantly harder, a little harder, is if the median was out of a number set that was not only 5 long. Whoa, this is trippy. So I'm going to clear this and start over because that didn't work out. So if we have the median when the numbers are this, 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 7. Now, when we go to count to find the middle number, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have an even number. The median is right here, but we don't know what that is because it's not a real number. So the way we find that is we take the average of the two numbers. So we take the average of 3 and of 5. So we do 3 plus 5 and all of that divided by 2, which is 8 divided by 2, which is 4. So the median on this problem is 4, even though there is no 4 up there. Okay, I hope that makes sense. There's no 4 there, but that's where the 4 would be if we were going to find the median. Okay, so the key part of this is you have to always put them in order, right? You have to go from the least down here. So this is least all the way out here to greatest. Okay, sorry about how that's not very readable, but I hope that makes sense. You have to go from the least here, going this way to the greatest. Okay, the last thing that we talked about, so this should all be review, is the mode. So mode is, let's get our numbers back here again. Mode is the one that occurs the most. That's easy to remember, right? Occurs the most. So this is quite easy because this occurs one time, one time, but this one occurs 2 times. So our mode equals 3. Okay? So sometimes you don't have a mode, or sometimes you'll have 2 modes. So like, let's look at our example that we had before when we had the mode of these numbers. That was 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 7. Okay, you see this 1, 1, but these each have 2. So the mode in this problem is equal to 3, 5. Both of them are a mode. Okay, so that is our first lesson. That is review. Here's the homework that I want you to work on. So this is page number 396, 10.1. Okay, and the homework that we're going to be doing is numbers 15 through 32 all. Okay, so not too many problems. It should be pretty easy. We talked about this in class for a lot of days. So please email me, text me something. Whoa. If you have any questions, please let me know if you are confused by any of that. So again, this is a new format, so maybe a little challenging at the beginning, but I hope that makes sense. And hopefully that's some good review and an easy way to get started. So I miss you guys, and I hope it goes well. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me with questions. Okay, Mr. H is out. See you guys later.